Hello everyone, this is Jen and welcome to my channel. So I'm here to share another segment of a video that's pretty much saying what's in my stash. I'm trying to make some final decisions for 2026 for what I'm going to use in my stash. And I am possibly going to buy one 2026 planner. I'm playing around with that option because I did just see that Sterling Ink released their 2026 color lineup, and it is very tempting, but I do have a lot in my stash, so I know I can like date and those types of things. So I'm playing around with that, but I've learned in the past that I will no longer buy more than one dated planner. The rest of it I will redate or predate myself because I've purchased Hobonichi's full price. I purchased planners full price. And I feel like I really didn't get my money's worth because in that year I either fell off or I really didn't use it. Or I had too many. So I've learned that instead of wasting money on predated planners, I can date planners myself. So stay tuned. I will do a lineup video soon, but in this video, I am going to discuss my undated planners and inserts. So you may want to grab a drink, a snack, or something because this is going to be quite a lengthy video. So let's go ahead and start with rings. I actually started in the planner community to think about it with rings. I think, kind of play around a little bit with Traveler's Notebooks from Planner Society, but with Coco Daisy, I would purchase their inserts, and I have videos where I was actually setting up my planners. And then in the beginning, I started off with Webster's Pages, and I still have some of those Webster's Pages planners, but then, the world opens up and you learn about Foxy Fix. I learned about the Filofax. Who else? Planner Society. I bought one from them. So many different sizes. A5 was like my true size. Then I dabbled around with personal size. So that's just kind of a history on ring planners. But I still enjoy ring planners. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share this really quick. This Filofax ring planner. I bought this super deep discounted through Amazon. So I had already had everything in here ready to go because I was going to possibly use it for 2025. I didn't get to use it, but we can go ahead and start off and show the inserts that I have in this planner. So unfortunately, Webster's Pages is out of business. I didn't even know until I went one day on their site. I'm not sure if I saw it first, somebody said it on YouTube, or if I just went to the site and saw it. But they actually are no longer in business. So that was like my kind of big first experience with like buying all different color planners. And it was just a more costly, efficient way to buy like multiple different colors of planners. And they sold A5 and even Traveler's Notebooks. But anyway, if you know Webster's Pages, you know. So I have these Webster Pages inserts. So a lot of the planners would come with inserts. So here's some monthly inserts here. And then I have some weekly inserts. So I never use these. So this is one of my options. This is actually from the Lollipop Box. Lisa, she's in the UK. So I had some of these left over when I used to get her subscription like years ago. And then, yeah, so I just kind of set it up. And so that is definitely an option because I do have a year's worth of inserts here. And then this is some more Webster's Pages. And then here are some Carpe Diem planner inserts, and these are A5. So I have some of these to play with. Another option is these Agenda 52 inserts. They were only $2.75. Very, very cheap. And the colors are really pretty. They almost look like, to me, fallish, but I mean, you can always just make your own dashboards if you want to, but I feel like this is perfect if I don't want to fool around doing, you know, sometimes we don't want to create dashboards. Sometimes we just don't feel like being creative. So I'll show you the layout really quick. So it has, this is the first cover page. And then on that, which is cool, it has notes pages. Here's the first dashboard for January. And that's pretty floral. And then here you have a looking ahead. And then important dates, excited about. And then down there, things to squeeze in. And what's nice is you get your monthlies and then you get your weeklies. So all you got to do is number these up. And then this is the layout, which I like this layout. I think it's perfect if I want to do something quick, like, you know, don't want to fool around. And I don't even have to put stickers. I just number it and go. If you want to add extra, but I find sometimes washi tape, it does take up some room. So sometimes it's better just even maybe to just add a couple of functional stickers. I'm more into highlighting. And then you have that, and then you go into your, get a notes, and then February. So if you want another flip of that, let me know. I can do a flip, but yeah, that's the basic layout. And once again, they were regular $10.99, and they clearanced it out for $2.75. Here, I bought this clip book, super reasonable. I actually purchased these for my girls. I've bought quite a few in the past, but my daughter, she recently, her last homeschool year, was using the clip book. I asked her if she wanted this purple one. She didn't want it, so I just have it. I'm not sure if she's going to want to use the inserts, but the inserts are pretty nice. The monthlies are fold out. So they're fold out monthlies. And I guess you just highlight almost like the Stalogy. You highlight, and then you have your weeks. Oh, that's monthly. Sorry. This is probably out because I probably was going to give it to my daughter. And then it's a weekly. It's like perfect too for homeschooling. The layout's nice because you can do like write your homework, and then if you have events or chores. So that's how she would, hopefully you can see that. That's how she used the layout, but then you get line, pages, you get grid, you get tons, and then blank. So what I could do also is if my daughter doesn't want it, maybe my son would like it, and I can just give him a neutral color cover, because he's probably not going to want purple. And then, last but not least, for A5. So I've purchased over the years tons of Cocoa Daisy inserts. Love their inserts. So I've collected them over the years. So you have the week on one page, and then you have notes. So almost like the Hobonichi style setup. But then you also get a week. Where is it? A week on 2 pages. And this is nice because it's already all decorated for you. But I purchased a ton of these. I think I even got this off of a buy-sell trade. I just like this color scheme. It was really pretty. So this set goes with this. And I like how they had the 15-minute pickup, dinner, notes, and ideas. So the idea is to use it 2 pages for 1 day, but I usually would stretch it out for that week. And if you've seen my video, my setup video, I use the personal size in my Wonderland 222 and I tip it in. And so this is interesting because these are how the inserts were even before that. I don't know if there's a year on this. So this was the year 2016, but they used to have like the must-do call, to-do list, schedule, hydrate. Okay, same. But then on the back, which I really like this format, 15-minute pickup, dinner, notes and ideas, before bed, thankful for and purchases. So I'm glad I was able to purchase this. I purchased this years ago on a buy sell trade because I thought it was just cool how they, I don't even know if I have 30 days worth, but I just like the format of these. And then some more, but yeah, anyway, so I have tons of these. And then back here, topical study. So these I can number. That's part of my Undated. If you're curious about this cover, I bought this off of Buy Sell Trade as well a few years ago. I guess it's a very rare color. It's Aqua by Filofax, but it is the softest leather. It's very nice leather. And yeah, it was a good purchase. I think I spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but yeah, anyway. But it's a beautiful, beautiful leather. Okay. Speaking of Cocoa Daisy, I just want to show that here's some personal size. And now they've changed it. I will just show you really quick their inserts to where they don't have anything on there, which is nice. So they have a stamp where you can write it out and do your own titles. So I bought this. I don't buy the inserts as much. I have to really, really like the theme, or I would buy them clearanced out when they had their Cocoa Daisy warehouse because they would sell them for like $2. So this one I think I bought though when they released this because I knew if I didn't buy it, it was going to be gone. I purposely bought them not punched because I figured if I want to punch it as the disc, I could punch it as disc. So sometimes I will purchase them if they're available with no holes in it, and then I have a hole puncher. So I have several of those. And then if I wanted to start off with B6, I could because I already have some January inserts and February inserts. And even though this was like for a November pass kit, I was just going to show you how the B6, they no longer sell the B6 inserts, but you would get like the day on one page, you would get the week on one page, the week on two pages. And this is nice because if I want to, once again, do discs, that's an option that I can do. But, oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is how they used to do it. Sorry. This is how they used to do their week. And then they had changed it. I think this one may reflect the change. Let's see. Yes. So they end up going vertical. So they started off horizontal and then they end up going vertical. So I have like a few inserts in my stash. I haven't looked lately to see if they still have these 6 inserts. I think they just within the past 3 or 4 months or beginning of the year or something like that, they just recently stopped doing B6 inserts. So I just have a few. So that's an option if I want to do some Undated. I don't have many. I think I only have one or two B6. And then another option is I can always cut my Cocoa Daisy, my inserts, and punch them. See, it's about the same. Well, it's a little bit smaller. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but if I wanted to, I could still punch these. And then I do have a few Kiki K, because when I bought the planner, I bought the inserts as well. So I have monthly layouts, and then this is how the weekly layouts look. So that is an option for B6. I'll be honest, I may play around in 2026 with different sizes. I don't care about switching up like different sizes in my ring planners. Only thing I'm going to make sure is I keep all of it, like for everything for 2025, I would keep it all in one container. So that's the biggest thing. If I'm going to switch sizes for ring planner, my goal for 2026, and I'll share that later, but I want to stay in one size for memory keeping, planning, and journaling. So maybe I'll play around with the journaling sizes, but it makes it, I've noticed since I've been using the B6 journal and planner together, it's just stress-free, because everything's like, I can put everything in one traveler's notebook, and it just makes it very easy. So I was just going to share one more option I have, and that is the, when I purchased the Planner Anonymous. So here's an example of one of their traveler's notebooks. This is what I have more B6 in. That's right. It's the Planners Anonymous. It's nice because you can switch it from either a strings or rings. That was very impressive for me that they came up with something like that. And you could tell I've used this in the past. So, yeah, I was very impressed that they had that. So I bought a couple of these through them. I think that's why I only have one Kiki K. And the Kiki K, I wanted leather, and they stopped doing the leather, so I just completely did not purchase any more of their planners, because when I started purchasing Kiki K planners, it was personal size. It wasn't B6. And then Planners Anonymous also came out with B6. So B6 rings, oh my goodness. And then on top of that, on top of this, you could turn it from rings to strings, and it's so easy to put together and take apart. I was all in. Like that was like the way to go. So I used that for a little bit. Let's see, what should we go into next? This is just a little Daiso store. I don't know if you consider this a planner or a notebook, but you could use it for either or. So that's like an undated notebook, planner, whatever you want to call it. They call it notebook. All right. Next, I need to speed this up. I'm here to do 2 parts. Okay, here I have, if we're going to go into pocket, let's go ahead and do pocket and passport. Well, we'll do these, and then I'll go to Traveler's Company after. So this I purchased when I went to PlannerCon Europe, and these are undated inserts. So I've always envisioned myself using this for the summer, but I have not used it for the summer yet. So this is a week on 4 pages. So I think one day I'll use it. I just haven't used it yet. But this is, oh, I put a sticker there. This is Lanou's Potts artwork, which is so pretty, so vibrant. So I actually met her, and it was fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm not sure how many weeks are in here, but it's cute. Her artwork's cute. So this would be fun to take if I'm going on a trip or something, and I guess need a small little planner, or for the summer, maybe after I stop homeschooling, or one summer when we're not homeschooling, I could just have a pocket planner and just you know, plan whatever we're doing for that week and maybe have a notebook in the back to go with it. I didn't show this last time, but this is one of those Moleskines. I know it's dated, but I forgot to show this last time. But this is nice because this is easy to throw in the purse or do some quick planning with. So that's another option, like if I want to do like small scale. And then this I purchased. This is the is it Planner Monkey Co. I bought this size and B6. This was last year, I believe, because I was curious about their planners. I believe this is the, not Sands and Paper. This is the Tamagaiwa, I believe. And I was curious about her layout. I was impressed that she had the monthly in front, and then in the back, it was just like I guess it's considered free. Yeah, undated monthly spreads. So you get the undated spreads, and then the rest of it's just however you want to set it up. I bought this in B6 as well. This one doesn't look as bad, but it felt like the B6, the grid or something was just blending in with the monthly. This one to me is not as bad, but yeah, this is another option. This is nice for maybe once again to throw in my purse or something, because you get plenty of note pages in the back. So, I mean, I can also make this my 2026 dated planner if I want to. And then here I was curious about the Aristel passport. And I know it's Sanzen, but at that point, if I was to use any pens, I probably would use the ballpoint or a Sarasa. But I like the convenience of it, like how small it is. So I was pretty impressed by that. And then you get the week on 2 pages. And then you get also a list booklet. Here, I'll open this real quick. And everything you need comes with it. So I was pretty impressed by that. Yep, all that you get with it. Okay, you get 2 booklets and then you get a list. This is like perfect for like if you want to plan on a small scale. So yeah, that's my other option for Undated. This I bought clearance out through Coco Daisy. This is the Classic Happy Planner monthly size, so disc. I do not purchase this too often because I feel like it's very expensive. You only get 1 month, and it's like $13.95 or $14.95. So this was clearanced out. So I think I've only bought a total of 2 of these, and a lot of times they were clearanced out. So yeah, that is another Coco Daisy insert. Let's see. Ara Estelle. I think I have enough Ara Estelle to last me a lifetime. I have a video on these inserts that I purchased. I have thoroughly enjoyed Ara Estelle. This, I actually had set up 1 year. This is the horizontal layout. I'm not going to show every layout because I have a video on it. I'll try to leave a link below. Yeah, this is a great layout in itself too. So this would be like a week on 2 pages, or you could divide it up to make it a week on, a week on 4 pages, or you could divide it up week on 2 pages. But I like how it almost has like a title bar. So I had used this for memory keeping 1 year. I'm not going to show it because there's some personal pictures in here, but that's that layout. And then I was curious about this. Oh, this is the only other one I'll show. And then because this is an option for like the take a note, I believe. That's why I purchased that one. I might have said this in my last video because I saw people were buying the take a note, and Aristel pretty much has a same layout as take a note. And see, it's the big vertical columns. So that's why I purchased this one, because I was like, well, if I ever wanted a, like, I guess, take a note dupe. I think I'm not really an expert on take a note, but I know, I'm not sure if they have different layouts, but I know this is a very, I don't know if you can see it. It's a very popular layout. The big vertical, I guess, week on 2 pages. Week on 4 pages. So like here you would like put your week or this week, and then you could put like day 1, day 2, day 3, and then go to the next page. But that's why I bought this one. I don't even know if they have these anymore. And as far as Aristel, because they are a Canadian company, I don't know how they're going to be affected by the tariffs. So the biggest reason why I stocked up on their planners was because of their paper and the cost of stuff going up. So yeah, that is my Aristel. And actually, sorry, I have another one stuck in here. This was my daughter's. My daughter just recently returned this to me. I forgot I bought it for her. I bought it on Amazon. It is a, let's see what it's called. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know. I liked the layout though at the time. But it's an undated planner. I'm sad she didn't want it. So this is just a setup. I don't even know if they have these anymore. But I'm kind of disappointed that she doesn't want it. But it's a monthly. I don't even remember fully what the layout looked like, because I think I bought it for her last year. So I thought it would be nice for her to put her goals, and it's a week on 2 pages, and they have habit trackers. So I don't know how much I paid for this, but like I said, I'm a little disappointed she doesn't want it, but maybe I will hold on to this for her, and in the future, maybe she will need it. So I will have to hold on to that for her. All right. Let's go into some items I bought from Yoseca a few years ago. I also have a monthly. The monthly is somewhere in my cabinet. But these are those removable calendars, and you could put in and out of like a notebook, like your Stylogy notebook or whatever. I purchased that. I was intrigued. I was curious about it. I've used it once in a book, but I may have to remove it because I don't think I ever wrote into it. I think I just placed it in there. This I bought 3 or 4 years ago. I had a video on it. And these are Tomoe River planners, and it's super thin. But I was curious about it. I even cut some of the pages out because I thought this would be perfect to like either tip in or to put inside of a planner. So here is, this is the horizontal layout. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see, but it has like checklists. Let's see if we can. Hopefully you can see that okay. Checklists. And then on this side, it's just like boxes. And then it even has a monthly. And then parallel or... And this one has like a darker grid. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, it's very thin. Like, it's so thin you can see right through it. So thin. And then this is like a vertical layout. I actually like this layout where at the top you could put your, seems like I've seen another planner set like this. The top you can kind of put your list, and then down here like put notes or something else. So, and that is by, is it Looted? I don't know the name of it. But yeah, that, let me see. Back to Webster's Pages. I purchased this years ago. I've used it maybe a couple of times. A little bit. I was playing around with it, but here's another for like some simple planning. And it's such thick paper. Very thick. And then here's another one. This is the vertical, so this is the horizontal, the vertical. And it has time slots. I don't know if I was going to try to use it. Didn't use it. Oh, the name of my planner. And then, this is when I was doing like I end up using this as a list of my different traveler's notebooks. And then here's just another Cocoa Daisy insert in here. I put this in here because it matches this pretty together. So that's another undated option. Let's go ahead and go into Traveler's Company. I know this is not a undated, but I just have them all together. So I have this monthly undated, which would go well with the Aristelle as well, because it's the passport size. Makes a little, yeah. So if I want to do like a whole passport thing, I could put this together. And then here I have a 14-month monthly in the standard, and then I have this, which I showed last video, the weeks. And then I could use those as well. This one is for 28 weeks, 6 months. Next, something that I had a video on reasonable options for memory keeping, and these are actually Echo Park. I use it for memory keeping, but this is another option for planning. Let's see. So you get your monthly. I just put this in here. I didn't use this for this month, but I did do some memory keeping in here. I just need to add some pictures and stuff. But you get the monthly, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to plan in. And then because this is towards the end, I think this is a 6-month planner. They have lined pages in the back. And then here, I turned this into my journal, but this is really like a 31-day planner insert. So you can write your notes, or you can even memory keep. I may even take my other one and memory keep. I put a picture on the side, and then maybe journal on the other side or something. So these were 2 for $1.99. Uh-oh, lost my J. These were 2 for, I think $1 something. And then this one you got 2 for $1 something. And I just covered it up. Let's see. I have these. This is part, oh, there's the J. That's part of the Planner Anonymous. It's the same layout as the ring inserts. So this is what the layout looks like. She used to give printables to go with her kits. I don't know if she still does it or not, the monthly, but I really appreciate that. I think I still have some for download. Let's see. Almost done. I'm at the end because I'm going on 40 minutes. This is my Hemlock and Oak. I was saying I purchased these for a deep, deep discount. And I am actually very excited about this. I love the layout. So this I'm going to use for a self-care. I don't know for 2026, but this is like a perfect self-care planner. My other one, I'm thinking about using for homeschool. This one, I mean, it is gorgeous. And because it's the book style, oh my goodness. Like, honestly, for the price that I got it for, it's beautiful. And then you get this vertical layout. So I really, really like this. And these will probably be the only Hemlock and Oak I will ever buy. And I'm happy to have them. And then, I don't know why this one was, maybe this one wasn't discounted, but I was trying to get free shipping. But for some reason, it feels like all of them had some kind of sale. And I think this might have been one. So this is pretty much, well, this is a different layout. So I don't want to get too into it, but this is the horizontal layout, which I'm super excited about. I could see using this maybe for my scripture writing or my something having to do with my faith. Yeah, this is, I love the big monthly. I like the boxes. Look how big. They're bigger than the other ones. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this for my faith. I don't want to commit to too many things. I'm just happy to have it in my possession. And whenever I want to use it, it's undated and I can use it anytime. So, but I think this will definitely be a self-care and this will be for my faith. My walk with Jesus. Okay, last but not least, I'm just going to explain really quick why I purchased this. I think this was last year. Okay, so I have the black one, which I've shared. I'm not a huge fan of this color, but I bought this one to actually cut out hole punch and to use it in a ring planner. So that was really my goal for this. I bought the notebook because this paper is so nice and they were running out of the 2022 versions and A5 of these notebooks. So that's why I have this, and this will probably be for scripture writing. I'm not saying for 2026, but because of how the paper is, yeah. So scripture writing, and this, my plan was for this was to cut it out, hole punch it, and put it in an A5. And I know it's dated, but I just want to explain with that. Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. So I have some Happy Planner. These are undated homeschool inserts. I don't know if you knew they had it. These are just all together, but homeschool inserts. All undated. These were just extra daily tasks from a monthly planner. This I purchased with a pack, I guess a home, what is it called? Home management. So this was a I think I got it for super cheap. So these are just like chores, meal planning. So this is undated. That's an option. Budget, undated. And then, yeah, there's extras. And this is more. I have more homeschool. I think they were kind of divided up. I got a few of those. This was, I think, like a self-care type thing. I've just been finding like because we moved, I put all my Happy Planner stuff together. So I'm kind of going through what I have left of the Happy Planner. So I have these. I think this was like a self-care thing because I had dated them before, but I didn't get to use it. And I could tell those are Cocoa Daisy stickers. Let's see, positive word, reading, listening, reflection today was, so that's a great option for, I'm going to do like self-care. And then in the past, I was going to do a video sharing like free printables from different websites. I had Commit 30. I had some Simple Story. Let's see. I had some Moxie Life. I had some Eliza Creates. So yeah, it's just, and yeah, Moxie Life. This is the Fly Lady. So I have put something together. I was going to share a video and I never shared it, but I have printed everything out on how you can make your own like Happy Planner like system. And then I had the Undated monthly planners and the big Happy Planner. So I have purchased those, but I never got to do that video. So, but I still have all the papers. So if I want to go back to that, I can. All right. And then I have tons of printables. I had just recently come across these from Peanuts Planner Co. Undated, printed, ready to go, ready to stick in the book or hole punch. And last but not least, I have this big Happy Planner. Yes, it's memory keeping, but it's another example of undated planner because I could do like some planning things in here and also do some memory keeping. It's undated, so that's why I'm sharing that. But I had got this clearance. A lot of stuff I got clearanced out for reasonable. So like a lot of this I did not pay full price. Like this, another undated. That's that layout. See y'all, I got too much stuff. I don't think I'm so close to saying no to a 2026 planner. Now when I start going through stuff, I'm like, you know what, this is ridiculous. This was reasonable. I think I got this for like $2. This is a classic. I can plan in that. I bought this at the same time. This deep discount. There's two in here. Undated. Another one, undated. This is so pretty because it's rose gold. So pretty. I ended up finding another Happy Planner, even though this is dated. This is that format. I don't know if I showed, I think the other one was a different format, but I ended up finding another one because I was going to give this to my daughter and I think she never used it. So this is another one. And then this is my last but not least. When I went to Joann's the last time, I don't know if I shared this. I might have went in there one more time. I think. I don't know if it's the time before or it might have been right before they were closing. And they had this undated Happy Planner. And I was just like, I'm getting it. I mean, it was only, it says $30, but I think I might have got it for $8, $8 or $9. That's the layout. But I have a whole year that I could just plop numbers or write numbers, and it is undated. So y'all, I know it's ridiculous. Should I buy a 2026 planner, or do you think I should just number my own for 2026 and do my thing. Please leave a comment in this comment section below and let me know. Stop or get one 2026 planner, because I don't really honestly know if it's going to make a difference just because it's dated. I'm curious about the Sterling ink, but at the same time, there's always 2027, right? I mean, maybe the 2026 is just the year that I buy no planners, no notebooks, and just enjoy what I have. So let me know. Leave it once again at the comment section below. It's 45 minutes later. Here we go. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.